What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I have another unboxing for the Monsterbass subscription box, and I'm going to show you why this is the better box. So for those of you that are not familiar what Monsterbass is a subscription box that actually specializes in making sure the box you get is the right box for your region. This box here, if it was a normal time of the year, would be for the Midwest part of the country. And what they actually do is they have professionals that select baits to go in that box, so you have baits that work in your area every single time. But it's also winter up here in the Midwest, and most of the country, most people are not fishing open water. So what Monsterbass is doing this season is having a few special boxes. And well, this is the first of those special boxes. This is the iCast special box. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you what's in it. It's really, really cool. Now, if you like what's in this box and you want to get one for yourself, use my promo code JCD15 and you'll get $15 off your very first box. Just head on over to monsterbass.com, enter that promo code JCD15 and save yourself $15 off your first month's box. So let's open this box up and let's see what's in it. I already went through it once when I first got it, but I'm just now getting around to making the video. So I'm going to show you what comes in the box. So first and foremost, they do a photo contest. Just use the hashtag #TheBetterBox and use hashtag Monsterbass on Instagram and all other social media and get entered to win a prize every week. So let's get into this month's box. So first off, we always get at least one sticker. This is the brand new Monsterbass logo. That's going to be on some of the clothing. If you haven't seen it yet, it should be up on the website right now, so go check that out. Next up, we have a sticker from Rabbit Baits. Rabbit Baits is actually in this month's box, and this is a really, really cool company that has some cool baits that you're going to want to check out, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. Next up, we have the card. The card's going to show you everything that's actually in the box with the total and also a little bit of information. One thing that you're going to see in here, you're going to see a bunch of stuff from 2019 iCast show. You got the new lure from Lunker Hunt that is the best new lure in the freshwater category. You do have some new colors in this month's box. From Rattle Trap, you have a Monsterbass exclusive color from the X Zone lure company, and also Rabbit Baits. Now, the bait that's in here is not going to be released until iCast 2020. So you're going to be one of the first people in the country to actually get this bait. So that's really cool. So we have 3 exclusives in this box that are not going to be available until 2020. So can't beat that. And on the other side of the card, it's telling you about next month's box. And if you are on the fence about it, you do not want to miss this box. The next month's box is actually a Strike King takeover box. In that box, you're going to get at least one Thunder Cricket and one of the brand new Ned rigging baits from Strike King. So you do not want to miss out on that. But everything in this box is going to be from Strike King, selected from them. Absolutely cool. And I know we have one more takeover box coming up at least, and that one you're not going to want to miss as well. So use that promo code that I told you about. So first up in this box, we have the Phantom Spider from Lunker Hunt. This Phantom Spider is actually a hollow belly top water lure. Pop this out of the packaging here for you. So just a nice little topwater bait. Definitely going to be interesting. It's kind of the size of a brown recluse or a wolf spider that we got here in Michigan. So it does kind of match the hatch, so to speak. So that's kind of cool. That was the brand new, that was the 2019 Freshwater Lure of the Year bait in there. Next up, I'm going to get to this one last. This is from Booyah. It's the Prank. The Prank is not new, but this is a new size in it. Bone, always a good producer. Now, this is a really cool one, and the only way to show it off is to get it out of the packaging. And this one is from Arbogast. Now, Arbogast has been around a long time. It's actually a legacy brand. When you think about a lot of brands in the fishing industry, Arbogast is one of the oldest. But what they did is they have freshened up the hula popper. Normally it has a skirt on the back, but they have some nice feather detail and just a really cool paint job on there. So these are really, really cool. I know when I was showing my customers these earlier this fall, everybody thought these were really, really neat. So if you don't see them in your local store, say, hey, I want to get that new hula popper. Can you guys order it for me? A lot of the stores in the state will order them up for you. So support those local tackle stores. You always get a package of hooks or some form of terminal tackle to rig a lot of the baits in here. Here are some Daiichi hooks. Nothing wrong with Daiichi hooks. They're really, really good. Next up, we have V&M. Now, this is a straight shooter worm from V&M. It's actually using open pore technology, so it's very similar to your hand poured baits. This is similar to was it the swamp crawler from Zoom, or the original maker of this bait would be the robo worm. But this is a really, really nice thin drop shot worm in a awesome color. Next up, we're gonna go back to a hard bait. This one is from Rattle Trap. And this is actually, the color is called Orange Spot. And this is like a 3D printing or a graphic printing of an orange spotted sunfish. Now, not many people know this, but here in southern part of the lower peninsula of Michigan, we actually do have some isolated populations of orange spotted sunfish. And quite honestly, they don't get much bigger than this bait. So this is truly match the hatch. Very, very pretty sunfish. But it's a Rattle Trap. Catches fish almost year-round. Next up, we have a Deadly Nedley from X-Zone Lures, the Ned Zone. I fished these a little bit, but this is a newer color. I think it's called Monster. That's what they're calling it. Just a green pumpkin, brown back, or a copper flake, a little bit of chartreuse, and a whitish colored belly. Nice goby imitation. Should work really, really well out here on Lake St. Clair. So, got to like the Ned baits. If you haven't fished the Ned bait, you need to try it. They are absolutely awesome. Next up, from Rabbit Bait. Now, this is interesting. I went on their Instagram and checked out a few of their other baits. And the one that stands out for me, and I'll put it right there, is the crawfish bait. That thing looked absolutely just tasty to me. But this is their shaky worm. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this concept on a bass bait? Now, this concept isn't brand spanking new to the fishing industry. Lindy has been producing something called the Fuzzy Grub for a long, long time, and walleye anglers have always used it. But this is that same basic idea on a shaky worm. The quality of the plastic is really nice. It is soft. It's got a little bit of elasticity to it, which is nice to see. And also, that tail looks like it's going to be fairly durable as well. It's really well molded in there. So that is the shaky worm from Rabbit Baits. So let me know down in the comments what you think of this month's box, the iCast Takeover box here from Monsterbass. Also, don't forget to use my promo code JCD15. It helps me out, saves you money. Who doesn't like saving money? But most of all, it's going to get you in line, hopefully. So make sure you call or email and say, hey, I want that Strike King box, because, we're sold out of the iCast box, so there's no more of those available. But you can get in on next month's box for the Strike King box. Make sure you let them know that you really, really want that Strike King box. And don't forget to sign up for multiple months, because after that, we have the Jason Christie Takeover box. That is going to be really, really neat. One of the best in the business at catching greenfish and brownfish out here on St. Clair. He went through and made just an absolute killer box that I know you guys are all going to love it. So, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Check out Monsterbass if you haven't. And as always, tight lines. Happy casting, and we'll see you in the next video.